Evening, everyone. The wife and I started our trip this morning. Custer, we left about 9:30ish, 10:30ish, somewhere right in there, close to checkout time. Um, said our goodbyes or see you laters to Dark and Donna, and it was great spending time with them all this week. Um, Great time spending with Jamin and Kim as well. You know, we each did our own thing, and we did group things. So, all in all, it was a success. It was pretty right, pretty good. Um, I'm missing them a lot now. It's only been a few hours, but I miss Jamin and Kim. I miss Dark. I miss Donna. I miss the group that we had. Um, we had some arguments, a little here and there, but all in all, it was a pretty joyous time, and I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I miss everyone. Hoping that we can meet up again another time next year, like we're talking about. But so that's that. We left Custer, got gas, got some fuel treatment for my bike. It threw a code this morning. Um, Went into Hill City on our way out. As soon as we hit that, we could see the clouds coming in over the hills. It was very beautiful, very just beautiful. And then as we kept going, we saw more and more of the clouds over the hills. It was just really beautiful. Then we were riding in the clouds. Yeah, it was foggy. And I said foggy, not froggy. And then it started getting cold. Didn't bother me that much. I was happy for the cool weather riding in that, but I figured the wife was cold. If it was comfortable for me and I could deal with it, the wife was cold, so we pulled um, over by Reptile Gardens, so she could get her jacket. She put on a flannel shirt, and she was fine after that. And once we got out of Rapid City and all that fog started to warm up, we drove 2 hours. Oh yeah, about 2 hours into Wall, to where our campsite is. Why didn't we push further? Yeah, I mean, we definitely could have. I mean, it is 5:44 Mountain Time, Mountain Standard Time, right now. We could have pushed further. We could have paid $50 for a campsite at it, you know, but $30 for this one with electric, so we can charge our phones and Wi-Fi and all that, and a block from downtown Wall. Yeah, I think we'll just drive 2 hours. But there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of things we wanted to do here. We did some shopping. We had lunch. We had pie. We had ice cream. I had a root beer float. Camilla had butter pecan. I tried to talk her into the caramel swirl, but she went butter pecan. It's all right. And she had a pop. I think you had a root beer, didn't you? She had a root beer. So we're stopped in Wall. Um, oh yeah, it took the charger off my phone. But we stopped in Wall, and it got back from all that, and it rained a little bit, and they said no rain. Last time I ever trust a weather person other than myself. Hippy dippy reference, y'all. So now we're sitting here at the campsite. There's 3 bikes across from us. They came back from town. Um, but yeah, we're at the campsite. Oh, my head's running all over the place. I'm leaving stuff out. So while we were in Custer, I met 5 people, 5 American Legion riders from Georgia. Yep. And got here in DeWall. Met a couple more from Lafayette, Indiana. Yep. And that brought me up close to 10 Legion riders I met so far. Last in 21, I met 3, maybe 4. 2 were from Nebraska. 1 was from Wisconsin. Oh shit! I can't think of Wisconsin. They float down the Apple River. Where the Apple River? I can't remember that place is. I want to say Siren, close by, but I don't think that's right. Well, anyways, so far I met before Wall. I met, or I should say, when we got into Wall, I met almost 10 Legion riders from different states. We're leaving after pie and ice cream and getting my dad and myself a couple little souvenirs. I look out the door. I see a Legion rider patch. Guess what I did? I went out the door quick because I wanted to see this guy, and found out he's from Indiana, Post 25. Can't remember the town. But talked to him. He told me his crew was part of his crew was in the store. Talked to him for a little bit, and we went on our way, and he went over to his bike. We're crossing the street, and there I look, and there's his crew walking across the street to the bikes. So I went over there, and we talked to him. Camilla and I talked to him. And that put me over 10 Legion Rider, meeting 10 Legion Riders on this trip, out and back. So, but that was pretty decent. It was pretty good. Now comes the sad part. There were, I believe, up to 10 deaths before we even left today. 10. Think about that. Don't know what were the crashes, what were the cause, if it was car, motorcycle, what. All I know is 10. That's the number way, way, way too high. And I found out before I came on, I want to say Aspipe and his old lady, forgive me if I'm saying that wrong, were in a very serious motorcycle accident today before I recorded this. And they're both in very serious condition at the hospital. So keep them in your prayers. But also take it easy, be watchful. People are not watching for motorcycles, even though we're out there and everywhere. People just get fed up with them. They cut them off, or they move forward into them in front of a stop sign, this, that. Pay extra attention. Be careful. When you're doing Iron Mountain Road and Needles Highway, follow the speed limit. Don't pass people and be a dick like we've experienced. Follow the speed limit. Take those turns. Extra careful. We did see one person at the end of Iron Mountain Road going into Keystone, right at the last tunnel, go right in, laid the bike down. They were working on him. He was sitting up and they were taking care of him when we went through. So take it extra easy, extra eyes, because the only ones looking out for us are us, mostly. So take it easy, Be safe. And remember to keep that rubber side down. Because if it's up, you're not.